So let's go. So now you can see, a couple of people just please plus if you see my screen saying claim your English. İngiliz diline sahip çık. So enough guys. Good. Don't bother. Özünüzü yormayın. Thank you. All right, off we go. So today we're gonna talk about something very exciting. Yay. And we're gonna have 2 sessions about this exciting thing. Do you guys know what we're gonna talk about? Anyone has a guess? Anyone? No one? Okay. Yay, Khalil. Yes, Khalil is watching. He's watching our stories. That's why he knows. Yes, we're going to talk about traveling. So because traveling is a big topic, we're going to talk about traveling this week. Bütün hafta üzerinde ve 5. gün. So we will devote this week to this topic. That means today we will talk about the first part of it. And then on Friday, we're going to touch upon the second part of it. Today, we're going to talk about some technical traveling language. I'm going to share the objectives with you so that you know what you're going to learn. And then next session, we will talk about more like in the location kind of traveling language when we are already at the destination. Okay. So yeah, let's travel. Okay, our objective for today is learn professional travel vocabulary. Where does travel start from? What do you think? Where does it start from? Do you want to use a chat box and tell us? You can also at some point raise your hand and I'll unmute your microphone. Not this time. This time you can use a chat box. Where it starts from home. That's right, Saida. It does start from home. Yes. It starts from, yay, guys. Good thinking, yes. It starts from packing things, yes. If we could describe some, let's describe some stages, bazı stage'leri şeylerden describe eləyək. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and type what you guys will tell me. So first we do what? But before we pack, guys, yes, also, we are buying a ticket. How else do we call it? There's another word. I have to, what, my ticket? Yes, booking. We know the website says booking a ticket. What else do we book? What else do we book? Başka ne book elemeye lazımdır? We have to reserve the hotel, exactly. How else do we call ticket, guys? Do you know tickets back and forth, two-way ticket? Başka sözü bilirsiniz bunun için. Başka söz var bir tane yapmışım. Especially that word is used by different kinds of traveling agencies, that word. It's usually called, it's also called, there's this a little bit of a difficult word, but it's good to know it. Let me check the spelling. Just check the spelling just in case, because I'm not using that word a lot. It's with I, itinerary. That's how it's pronounced, itinerary. So itinerary is basically your tickets back and forth. Sometimes it's also called itineraries. Yani ki cem şekilde, because you can have different tickets. You travel from one place to another, then you're gonna have like a, I don't know, bus connection. And then, I don't know, some ticket for the bus, then you're going to take some other kinds of transportation. Itinerary. So someone might ask you, is your itinerary ready? Yani senin biletlerin, o hamsı transferler falan, her şey hazırdı. Buna diyorlar itinerary. So we book our itinerary, or we have our itinerary ready. or we book our tickets and we reserve a hotel. Otele de book deyirlər. Booking a hotel, booking a ticket. Booking sanki almamışam, amma book eləmişəm mənasında gedir, amma çox zamanlar insan o detallara girmir. Book deyirlərsə artıq, well, the perception is that if you booked it, you'll probably buy it. Why would you book it and not buy it? Okay, guys, let's say you booked everything, you're good to go, your itinerary is ready. Bax bu söz itinerary is ready, and you are good to go. What do you do next? Yes, exactly. We can also say book a table, yes. So what else do we do? After we have our itinerary and our hotel ready. Or the taxi, yes, but before that we pack, yes, we pack our what? Neyi pack edirik? Neyi pack edirik? We pack our what? Help me, let's do this. Bu snifi bir yerdə aparacaq. We're doing this together this time. Let me open the chat. We pack our luggage, exactly. We pack our luggage. Baggage de demək olar, luggage de demək olar. Baggage daha çox, fərqini bilmək istəyirsinizsə, baggage sanki daha çox çantadır, yəni sumkaların özü deməkdir. Çimadanların özündən baggage deyirlər. Where's your baggage? Luggage isə daha elə bil ki, yük deməkdir, kargo kimi. Luggage daha çox kargo mənasındadır, yük, amma o böyük yük kargo mənasında demirəm. O mənadakı sənin yükün nədir? Yük nədir? O, baggage isə konkretli çantalar. Amma çox zamanlar interchangeable istifadə olur. Luggage de deyirlər, baggage de deyirlər. Sadəcə o çox cüzi bir məna fərqi var. Yes, we pack our luggage or we pack our baggage. Okay? Hər ikisi istifadə olunur. Okay, sonra nə edirik? What is next that you just guys mentioned? We do what? We do what? Someone said something about taxi. Yes, we, those who cannot hear me, guys, I don't know why you can't hear me because everyone else seems to be able to. Yes, we, ona nə deyirlər, guys? Əgər biz Bakıdan aeroporta gediriksə, onun başqa İngilizcə sözü nədir? Do you know the word? There's a different word for this. But misal üçün itinerary şey sözdür. Exactly, Nermin. Transfer. Buna transfer deyirlər. Itinerary biraz belə professional sözdür. If you want to sound professional or you want to know, ən azı bilmək istəyirsiniz ki, biletlərin adı itinerary'dir. It's good to know. Especially if you're interested in traveling. If someone says, where's your itinerary? Belə özünüzü itirə bilərsiniz ki, itinerary nədir? Item nədir bu belə? It's the same with the transfer. If someone asks you about the transfer and you're like, oh, what it is, we're here to like basically find out what it is. A transfer is a trip from your hotel, from your destination, from your like location. It can be a hotel, it can be your house, to the airport. Və eyni də aeroportdan o location'a. Siz artıq orada olanda, when you already arrive at your destination, you're already, let's say you travel to, I don't know, London. And you're already in London, you have to like travel back, not back, but travel to the hotel from the airport. That's also transfer. Her ikisi transfer deməkdir. Yeah, trip, journey. Journey is a big thing. Journey biraz büyük bir sözdür. We will talk about this. We can talk about this if that's interesting to you, like the words like journey, trip, transfer, vesaire. It's something we can talk about, but next time. This time we're talking about slightly different things. All right. Let's go. Okay, airport, what does it all start with? We said, now what I want us to do, yes, we talked about this transfer, and do you know the name of the terminal where we go? Like when you are in Baku, let's say you're in Baku and you're traveling to Turkey. What is the name of the terminal where you will end up by taxi? Like you had your transfer, it happened, you're already like in the airport. What is the name of that terminal? Yes, in Heydar Aliyev Airport, it's called first or second terminal, but it actually is called departures terminal. İki cüret terminal var. Departures terminal and another one. Who knows the name of another one? Departures terminal. Exactly, arrivals terminal. Departures and arrivals. Like you sound more professional when you know these things. Tabii ki sadece deseniz ki I'm at the airport, everyone will understand you. But if you're like, hey, where are you? I'm at the departures. Yani uçuş terminalındayım. Uçuş terminalı, gaydış terminalı. Bax belə Azərbaycanca belə gelir. Okay, I'm at the departures. Elə də deyirlər, terminal sözsüz. Okay, so guys, I want you to look at the pictures and let's do this together. Which one do you think has to do with the departures terminal? You can say by the numbers. Get rid of this. Bunu saymadık. Like you can say 1, 2, 3. Which one has to do with the departures? Tell me the numbers. I'm sorry, yes, you have to count. Or you can just write the words. You don't have to say the numbers, just write the words. Which one has to do with the departures? The pictures. Luggage control, definitely, yes. I'm gonna just use my marker and mark it. Arrivals. Arrivals doesn't have to do with departures, does it? Well, we can say that definitely airport itself. Just do aeroportun özü. Excuse me for a sec. Oh, why is this not working? I just want to draw. There you go. All right, there we go. So yes, definitely passport. What else we say? We said arrivals. Arrivals doesn't have to do with departure, guys. Arrivals çatmak demekti. Biz ise deyirik getmekten. Okay, airport, definitely airport. Then gate, exactly, gate. Where's gate? Gate, yes, gate. Who else? Security check, yes. Hana, security check. Security check, yes. That's what the airport basically starts with. Boarding pass, yes, boarding pass. Here we go. How about this? No one said this? Did you guys say check-in counter? Anyone? Check-in counter? I am marking it. I don't know whether you said it or not. I can't scroll it for some reason, but yes. Passenger, yeah. Runway, guys, yes or no? Runway. Ayettir yoksa ayet değil. Sorry, I lost the connection, guys. Let's continue. Okay. Do you see my screen now? No, you don't. Now you do. Okay. All right, guys. So, all right. Ağızdan çoktan aydın oldu bence. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna create an order. We're gonna put them in the order. Let's put them in the order. Okay. But someone. I switched to my data. So this was a mistake not to start with my data because internet is something we can't control. All right, guys, so let's do the following. Someone who wants to create the order, raise your hand and do it for us. Who is the brave one? Let's say the brave one. Who wants to do this? Okay, Zibeida, you are granted, and I'm gonna ask you to unmute. I ask you to unmute. Can you unmute, please? Okay, Zibeida, let's go. So you see the words on the screen. We have to create the right order. What do we start with? You see all the words, right? Sözleri görürsünüz. So what do we start with? I can't hear you. Okay, Zibeida, I don't think you're talking, so I'm just gonna go ahead and choose Hussein. Hussein, please go ahead.
Yes, I think passport control. Passport.
Let's help Hussein, guys. What do you think comes before? What comes before passport control? Hussein, you also look at the things. What is the first thing that we enter from at the airport?
Security gate.
Hey, exactly. Good job. Yes, we enter from the security gate. Hiçbir aeroporta onsuz girme onsuz da mümkün değil. We have to enter from the security gate. Okay, this is number one. What is number two? Where do we go second? Now, guys, before we go to the second one, can you create the sentences and write them down in the chat? How can we use security gate in the sentence? Deyək ki, mən demək istəyirəm ki, mən indi şeydən keçirəm, o gate'dən keçirəm və bir dəqiqə gözlə səni yığıram indi. How can we say it in the sentence? Elə belə sözləri öyrənmək üçün belə deyim, gəlməmişik də. Let's try to add these words, those phrases into our day-to-day language. So open the chat and put the security gate into the sentence. I am passing in the security gate. Okay, good job. I'm passing security gates right now. Perfect. I'm in the security gate. Now I'll call you later. Good enough, good enough. I'm passing the security gate right now. I'm passing in the security gate. Okay. Bir dənə məsləhət görə bilərəm sizə. Perfect sentences. Good job. You can also use I am passing through the security gate. Baxın chatda yazıram. Through the security gate. Çünki biz axı onun içindən keçirik sanki. Through. Okay, any other sentences? Oh, bir nəfərə getdi, sorry. Okay, through. I am passing through the security. Halil, I'm passing through the security gate, okay? The yaddan çıxmasın. Çünki bu bir obyekti və biz o obyekti istifadə edəndə onun qabağına article qoymalıyıq. Okay. Let's go back to the, you see the screen, yeah? Okay, Hussein, what is next? Hussein, are you gone? All right, I'm gonna ask someone else then, all right? Let's see who else wants to say. Zibeida, you wanna say or no? You are not, you can't unmute anymore. Zarif, I'm gonna ask you. What is next?
Maybe launch area.
After security gate? Right after the security gate, you go to launch area? Launch area ola bilər prosto orada oturasınız da, yəni sadəcə gedəsiniz, mən gedim sonra qayıdım. Amma prosesə görə, what is the process? What can be the second one? Anyone in the chat? Yay, exactly, check in, yes. The second thing that we do, we go to check-in counter. Check-in counter, perfect. What's next? What do we get at the check-in counter? And what do we give away? Burada giveaway hissəsi yazılmayıb. Ama check hissəsi yazılıb. What do we get out of the check-in counter? We get our boarding pass. Yes, in the check-in counter, we get our boarding pass. But what are we giving? Nəsə veririk, nəsə alırıq. Verdiyimizi başa düşdük. Aldığımızı başa düşdüyündən bəs nə veririk? This is number 3. I'm terrible. My writing is so bad. What do we get? No, tickets is boarding pass, guys. Boarding pass is a ticket. Passport, we show our passport. Passportumuzu göstəririk. We show. But what do we give? Check-in counter, niyə check-in counter adlanır ki? Pasportu göstərdiyimizə görə check-in counter deyilək onun adı. No, we don't give money there, no. Exactly, we give our baggage. We give our baggage. O check-in counter'ın adı check-in counter ona görədir ki, siz çimadanınızı check-in edirsiniz. Yəni siz çimadanınızı verirsiniz. Hər şey sadəcə qalan hər şey onun nəticəsidir. Çimadanı verirsiniz, təbii ki boarding pass paralel bir prosesdir. Sizin belə deyim, təyyarəyə minməniz üçün təbii ki boarding pass lazımdır. Amma siz o check-in counter'a bagajınızı check-in eləmək üçün gedirsiniz. Yəni onun belə deyim, əsas məqsədi odur. Ona görə də we check in our luggage. Okay, o luggage hansı ki bizlə qalır, onun adı nədir, kim bilir? Who knows the name of the luggage that stays with us and goes to the plane with us? Do you know the name of that? Anyone? Yes, exactly. Handbag and carry on. Chatda yazıram. Carry on luggage deyirlər. Carry on or handbag. handbag. Carrying our handbag. Okay, guys, what is next? What is next? So we said we pass through the security gate, we go to the check-in counter, we get our boarding pass. Then what do we do next? What do we do next? Passport control, exactly. Then we go to the passport control. This is number 4. Passport control. Sonra ne gidiyor? We're getting very close to flying away. Uçmağa çok yakınız. Come on. What is next? Gates, exactly. Gates. We can go to the gates. Burada artık insanlardan asılıdır. Ya gates olabilir ya lounge area olabilir. Gates is the very, like, before you fly, you go to your gate. But let's put the lounge area next. So 5 will be lounge area. Then there can be gates. Number 6, gates. Necə deyərlər ki, mən qapının yanındayım. Azərbaycanca qapı deyirik biz ona, değil mi? Mən bilən qapı nömrəsi. Necə istifadə edə bilərik ki, mən o qapının qarşısındayım. Mən buradayım, hardasan sən gəl, mən qapının qarşısındayım. Çıxış qapında, artıq təyyarəyə minən çıxış qapının yanındayım. Necə deyərlər? I'm in front of the gate. Aha. Daha elegant yolu da var. Baxın, belə də deyə bilərsiniz. I am, çata yazıram. I am exactly Sevinç. At the gate. At the gate yanında deməkdir. At the gate. Biz gələn dərsdə sizinlə bilirsiniz nə keçəcəyik? On, in və at. Onları hansı travel-la özdə bağlı olacaq? Onları at, on, in-i necə çaşdırmamaq və düzgün istifadə eləmək. Biz nəyəsə qabağında dayanırıqsa, if we are near something, we don't have to say near. We can just say at the gate. I'm at the gate. I'm at the entrance of the mall. I am at the monument. Heykəlin qabağındayım. O deməkdir ki, düz yanındasınız. I'm at the car. Maşının yanındayım. O maşının içində demək deyil. In the car maşının içində. At the car maşının yanı. Okay. Bunu başa düşdük. I hope. Use your, guys, use your spreadsheet that I gave you so that you can remember things. Bəzi şeylər yaddan çıxa bilər. Sonra nə var deməli? 6, boarding is, what is boarding, by the way, guys? What is boarding? It's number 7. It's number 7 in the process when we're boarding. Necə cümlədə istifadə bilərsiniz ki, boarding sözü necə cümlədə istifadə edək? Boarding, nədir ümumiyyətlə? Azərbaycanca yazar bilirsiniz. Eniş, yəni təyyarəyə girmək düzdür, günə. Eniş, giriş, eniş eynidir yoxsa? Girməyə çıxmaq eynidir. Eniş mənə elə bilir, enmək, yəni düşmək təyyarədə. Girmək. Okay, exactly. We are boarding, or we can also say the plane is boarding. The plane is boarding, or we are boarding. Perfect. Okay, Lama. Good job. And tabii ki runway, təyyarənin uçuş etdiyi yoldur. Yeah, we're on the runway. Artıq uçmağa hazırıq. We're on the runway. Oh my God, I want to travel now. Do you guys want to travel? Plus in the group if you want to travel. Okay, minus plus. Kim istəyir pluslara qoysun? I know, Laman, same here. I swear, I haven't been traveling for so long. It's crazy. Guys, who doesn't want to travel? Let's see, who doesn't want to travel because you're like scared or you don't like flying on the plane? Okay, Nazrin. Just one person so far. Fatima, you also don't like traveling? Oh my God, guys. I cannot understand. No, I can understand. Sometimes I don't want to travel too, either. But I haven't been traveling for so long that it became like a very strong desire to travel, to be honest. Darıxmışam çox travel üçün. Okay, let's go. Let's move on. Okay, bu prosesi başa düşdük. Bu prezentasiya sizinlə bölüşüləcəkdir. Yeah, you can do this process again from zero, sort of to know the language. It's kind of cool to know the airport language. Aeroportda özünüzü daha əmin hiss edirsiniz, daha belə cool hiss edirsiniz ki, mən bu sözləri bilirəm. Okay, now I want us to do the little kind of like filling in the gaps. You have to approach where? Chatda yazırıq hamımız. You have to approach where to get your boarding pass? Praktika. Come on, let's do it. What do you have to approach? No, security gates, no. Check-in desk or check-in counter. Exactly. Good. Düz cevap çıxan kimi artıq dayana bilərik də o sualla bağlı. I'm looking for our, it says number 15 in the boarding pass. İkinci, yes. Yes, I'm looking for our gate. I suggest we go relax in the lounge area before the boarding starts. Okay, next one. Oh my God, where's my what? Passport? Boarding pass, yes. Çünki pasportu biz özümüzlə saxlayırıq, almırıq da, yəni göstərə bilərik. Yeah, we give it. It can be passport too, by the way. Passport sözün prosunu hamı bilir də. Yes, boarding pass. I meant boarding pass here. I'm at the where? There's a huge line. Harada huge line olur bizdə aeroportda? Where there's usually a huge line. Yes, at the boarding. Raziya boardingdə də olur, amma boardingdən əvvəl exactly passport control. Passport control is a very long line. Çünki passport kontrolu hamı tökülüşür də. Bütün elə bir ki flightlara gələn insanlar passport kontrola girir. Amma gate'də yalnız o flight'a gedən insan girir. Ona görə də passport control həmişə daha uzun olur. In other countries as well. There are some countries in which you land and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to be here for an hour. In some kind, like recently when I was in Florida, I think we stayed for passport control for like an hour and a half. Bir saat yarım passport controlda dayanmıştık. Like usually for boarding, it doesn't take that long. It takes like 20 minutes, half an hour maximum. Okay, I'm at the, bunu dedik. My bag is under the check at the where? Where do they check the bags? Bir söz var. No. Gate'də bəzi ölkələrdə yoxluyur, bəzi ölkələrdə yoxluyurlar. Security, yes. Security check ya da customs. Customs da yoxluyurlar. Sizi yoxlaya bilərlər, çağıra bilərlər, sumkanızı aça bilərlər. It's usually customs. Customs security gate ya da security gate ola bilər. Amma artıq uçuşa hazırlaşırsınız və sizin sumkanızı açdırdılarsa, deməli bu uca aeroportun girişi deyil. Bu artıq hardasa orada daha içəridədir. And that's usually customs. We are what? The plane at 5 p.m. We're boarding. Özde on the plane demeye lazım değil. We're not boarding on the plane. We're just boarding the plane. Or the plane is boarding. Okay, perfect. Now, let's talk about the flight. Is there anyone who's scared to fly? Can you just plus if you're scared to fly on the plane or you enjoy it? Minus if you're scared and plus if you enjoy flying on the plane. Like this is like the best time for you. I love flying on the plane. I get a little bit anxious because you're so high up. But mostly I just, I enjoy it. Okay, all right. Lama, stay positive. Hopefully for your next trip, you're gonna be less anxious about your trip. Okay, let's talk about the flight. Now tell me the things that have to do with the flights only. Başka şeyler değil mi? Flight'a bağlı olan şeyler yalnız değil. Onları ben şey alın. I'm gonna mark the ones that have to do specifically with the flight. When you are already flying, let's see your thingies, seats. Yeah, exactly, seats. Let me just, hold on a second. This is so not comfortable to navigate. Okay, so we said seats, we said cockpit, we said light vest, good job. Obviously passengers, obviously pilot, this cute lady, yeah, flight attendant, crew, cabin crew da değiller, customs artıq geride kaldı. Boarding pass olabilir. Sometimes they choose your boarding pass inside, sometimes they usually always choose your check your boarding pass. I think that's it. Yeah, emergency exit, definitely emergency exit. Seat belt, yes, seat belt. I can't find seat belt. Yes, seat belt. Do you know how to use the word seat belt? What do we do with the seat belt? I have to do what with my jet engine? Definitely jet engine, yes. What do we do? What's the word? Hansı fiil yaxşı istifadə olunur? Fasten, yes, fasten, but there's another one, buckle. Buckle sözünü eşitmişsiniz. Buckle up hatta deyirlər. Please buckle up. Buckle up. Uje lazım değil demek. Buckle up your suit. Sadece buckle up o demekti ki bağlan. Buckle, unbuckle. Buckle, unbuckle has to do with seat belts. Elə bir ki, seat belts'in bir dənə feili var, hansı ki, fasten'dən başqa. Fasten hətta biraz elə bir ki, sıxmaq deməkdir, fasten the seat belt. Amma buckle, unbuckle açıb bağlamaq, lock, unlock kimi. Amma şey üçün lock, unlock demirlər. Can I say my seat belt is on? Yes, my seat belt is on, or you can say I buckled my seat belt, or I unbuckled it. Ya da deyə bilərsiniz sadəcə buckle up, unbuckle up. Okay. Next. Good job, guys. Now I'm going to ask you to build some dialogues with me. Let's do it. Okay, let's clean the mess, obviously. Clean the mess. Dialogue number 1. Don't put it away. Sorry, it has to be they online. They are going to check your what? On the plane again. What do they usually check on the plane again? They do. As per the protocol, they have to. Passport, boarding pass. Yes, passporta baxmalar adətən. Məncə boarding pass'a baxırlar. They check your boarding pass. Are you sure who's going to do that? Oh, who is going to do that? Yes, the crew members. Or the flight attendant. Hər ikisi düzgündür. Crew members, cabin crew, or the flight attendant. Okay. Good. Dialogue number 2. Do not try to walk in there. It is a cockpit. Oops, I was trying to find my seat, by the way. Is it by the... Bax, bu maraqlı 2 dənə söz ola bilər sizin üçün. It is by the what? Window or by the... O birisi söz nədir? What is the second word when it's not by the window? The worst one is in the middle. Ortada olan yerde. There's one that I love more than the window. I don't like window, to be honest, for some reason. Yes. Yes, exactly. By the aisle. By the aisle or by the window. By the aisle. Window says nothing, yazmıram, you know. Is it by the aisle or by the window? Okay, dialogue number 3. Dialogue number 3. Excuse me, when are we what? Boarding. Yes, no, when are we? No. When are we not boarding? Board уже elədiniz. You're already on the plane. No, you're on the plane. Take off. Yes. When are we taking off? Taking off. Yəni ki, təyyarə nə vaxt qalxır? When are we taking off? I don't know what I meant. When are we taking off? When are we? The second word. Depart şeyin adı neydi? Terminalın adı neydi? What was the name of the terminal? No. Uçuş terminalı. Departing. Onda necə istifadə edək feil kimi departure sözünü bu cümlədə? When are we departing? Yes, gərəkdir. Yes. 2 cürə soruşa bilərsiniz təyyarədə. Excuse me, when are we taking off? Or excuse me, when are we departing? Təbii ki, deyə bilərsiniz, when is the plane taking off? When is the plane departing? Özünüzə deyə bilərsiniz. Burada maraqlı bir qayda öyrətmək istəyirəm sizə, guys. Öyrətmək olmasın. Öyrətmək istəyirəm. Okay, here's the rule, a small rule. When you speak about some schedule, let's say the plane departs at 5 p.m. In this kind of case, you can use present simple. When does the plane depart? When does the plane take off? We are already on the plane. We speak about the future. Görürsünüz, gələcəkdən danışıq. Amma biz burada present simple istifadə edirik. Bu present simple'ın qaydasıdır. Present simple nəinki yalnız belə də rutin falan, mən falan yerdə işləyirəm, I work there, present simple istifadə etmək lazım. Present simple'ın bir dənə də qaydası var. If something is the scheduled thing, let's say the plane, the train, we can use present simple. So you can always say, when does the plane depart? When does the plane take off? When does the train arrive in the evening? və s. Bəli, cədvəl üzrə planlaşmış hərəkətlər present simple-da istifadə olunur. So if you guys want to join my tenses marathon, bizim kanalda olan WhatsApp Instagram nömrəsinə yazın. It's going to start on September 15th. If you want to know like tricks like that, but this is not really that much of a trick. Trick değil, çok insanlar bilir, but maybe if you didn't know, that's good to know. It's easy to use. Okay, excuse me, when are we bunu dedik? Great, and when does the plane arrive? Bunu da dediz artıq. Now guys, I want you to use a sentence, like use how it comes. Geldiği kimi. You want to ask for a glass of water. How will you do this? Can I have the glass of water? Can I have a glass of water? Can you give me a water? Okay, can I get a glass of water? I would like. Yeah, hamısı doğrudur. Excuse me, can I have a glass of water, please? Excuse me, could you please bring me a glass of water? Can you please give me a glass of water? Yes, guys, all of them are correct, except the one that said the glass of water. The glass of water konkret bir stəkandan söhbət getmir. Yeah, we don't have to use the glass. We can just a glass of water. Yes, why not? We can just say, please a glass of water. If like your English is on the like beginner level, you can say glass of water, please. Aydındır ki you mean what you mean. I suggest this one. I would probably say something like that. Excuse me, definitely. Let's start with excuse me. That's nice and polite. May I please ask for a glass of water? May I ask? May I ask for a glass of water, please? That's something I would say probably because it sounds nice. Excuse me, may I ask for a glass of water, please? It's very polite and çok zamanlar biz neyse xahiş edəndə may istifadə eləməyə daha yaxşı olar. Çünki can elə bil ki, mən bacaracağam, yoxsa bacarmayacağam. Can I go? Hətta müəllimdə, Amerikada müəllimlər zarafat edir. I don't know, can you? Yəni, bacarırsan, gedə bilərsən, ayaqların işləyir, gedə bilərsənsə get. Amma loru dilində həmişə can deyirlər. It's okay to say can. Sadəcə can yerində mən could deyərdim probably. Could would be more polite or may. May olarmı deməkdir, olarmı? Can isə mən bacararamı? Bax, o çox cüzi bir fərqdir. Amma may əsl, yəni ki, sən mənə nəsə təklif eləyə bilərsənmi? Bax belə, may odur. Yəni, ya da mən gedə bilərəmmi? Could da can-dən daha yaxşı optiondur. Bundan da razıyam. Okay. Now, the arrival. Let's talk about the arrivals, and we're going to do the same thing. Read these and tell me which ones. Bunlar hamısı fərqli şəkillər, you probably noticed. In the pictures that I chose, the ones that related to a certain part of the travel, that part of the travel related things are shown. So use the chat box and let me know which has to do with arrivals. Okay, departures terminal, arrivals terminal. Now, control tower'dan hiç danışmadım. Bizim prosta hayatımızda o kadar iştirak eləmədi control tower. It's not, we only see it. We don't really anyhow relate to it. That's why it doesn't kind of, yeah, well, this one, arrivals, okay. Baggage trailer, probably, yes. Baggage reclaim, sorry. So that I can see everything. Yes, definitely car rental. Apron, by the way, apron, but this is not the apron. Do you know what the apron is? It's a very sweet place. Yes, okay, arrivals, by the way, can do with the connection flight. Sometimes you arrive, but you have to fly again. Car rental, customs, definitely customs. Domestic flight, kind of, it has to do with everything, but okay, let's just baggage reclaim area. Destination, definitely destination. Destination. Apron, I'm going to tell what apron is. Departures, carousel, and burada artık check-in desk yoktu. Okay, yes, boarding class stage. So apron is a small corridor that you pass through when you are leaving the airport and boarding the plane. Balaca koridor var, belə qarmoşka kimi. Onu qoşurlar şeyə, təyyarənin qapısına qoşurlar, o birisi tərəfi isə o gate'ə qoşulur. Ona deyirlər apron. Rus dilində də ona deyirlər rukav. Rukav. Hə, o apron önlükdür, düzdür, amma təyyarə və aeroport dilində həmin o şeyi birləşdirən bir dəqiqə mən baxım dəqiq guys. That's what I thought and I never checked it actually. I just thought apron, airport odur. Airport. Yes, that's what it is exactly. Apron, airport. Həmin o koridordur, hansına ki biz giririk. Let me see. Yes, apron is the airport. It is the thing that kind of platforma. No, I don't think it's a platform. Hold on, guys. Let me just make sure that I am right. Apron. Yes, it is. Yes, apron. Okay, it's a little bit terminology. Düz biraz terminolojiyadır. But why not to know? Okay, we have arrived. We're at the airport. Good. Now what we're gonna do? Let's see what else we have left. Let's clean this. Now we're already at the airport and we want to go. We want to go to the hotel. We want to go to the city. How are we going to do this? Let's build the dialogue. Excuse me, which way is? No, what can we ask for? The answer is actually in the dialogue itself. Which way is what? No, actually, passport control, exactly. Which way is passport control or customs? Sometimes passport control and customs are like iki tane farklı stage kimi gelir. One stage is passport control, and then you have to go to the customs. Sometimes it's the same place. It depends on the airport. Airport'tan var. It depends. Okay, so that's why she says, are both passport control and customs the same place? Yes, it's the same place. Sorry to bother, I'm looking for what area? What area? Lounge area. Why would we look for lounge area? We already arrived. What other area could we look for? Başka hansı area aktara bilərik? Lounge area, okay, başa düşdü, belə bir şey var, gözəl bir şeydir, yerdir, istirahət edirik orada. Amma biz aeroportda çatmışıq, biz otelə getmək istəyirik. Luggage, yes. Baggage control area. Because it's a big place. Yekə bir yerdir, ona görə area deyirlər ona. Which way is baggage control? Baggage reclaim, exactly, Murat. Baggage control deyirəm, baggage reclaim area. So the baggage reclaim deyə bilərsiniz sadəcə. Where's the baggage reclaim? Oh, it's right around the corner. And the third one, pay attention also to the nice language. Baxın burada excuse me dedi, burada sorry for bother dedi, burada I beg your pardon dedi. Yəni also keep in touch, also keep in mind this nice wording. This is one, this one, this one. I beg your pardon, like use them interchangeably so that you can have different kinds of options for yourself. I beg your pardon, is there what services can be? Hansı servisler lazımdır? Services to make it to the city. Yes, it's right at the end of this aisle, I. Yaddan çıxdı. Okay, let's see what you guys suggest. Taxi, car rental. Yes, exactly. Taxi services, car rental. O avtobuslar var guys, hansı ki daim gedir gəlir. Onların adları nədir? What are the names of those buses? Transfer düzdür, ama başka bir söz de var. Daim gedir gələn avtobusların adı nədir? Shuttle bus, exactly, shuttle bus. Is there any shuttle services? Ya da shuttle bus services? Transfer to the city services. Tourist buses olabilir, exactly. All right. All right, guys, I think that we did great. Good job. I'm going to share 2 tips of the day with you today. Are you ready for 2 tips? One is a tip and another one is a resource. So there's this nice website. I'll share this website with you. I'm going to show it to you now. Let me just stop the screen share for a sec. It's called Visual Kids Dictionary. Now, mən keçən dəfə demişdim sizə ki, hansısa bir elə bil ki, kataloqun üzərindən, kataloqla ingilis dilini öyrənmək çox effektiv bir şeydir. Çünki you see everything as it is, the real one. But it doesn't mean that we should not use other resources, such as like, ESL resources, language learning resources. This is the website that has created different kinds of like kategoriyalara baxın: animals, appliances, body parts, clothing, food, event, house, numbers, school, sports, things, place. And you just choose any of those, and they have like different kinds of like for example, apartments. When you choose it, it shows you pictures and it shows you the part, like the apartment parts. Yerleri, bunun adı nədir, bunun adı nədir, everything. And like what is like all kinds of details you can find. Like, mən çoxunu mən də bilmirəm, because I never use it in my life. So it shows you the number, nömrələri göstərir. Nömrələrin altında isə rəqəmlər var artıq. Falan rəqəm falan obyekt deməkdir, falan rəqəm falan obyekt deməkdir. So it's very cool, and they made it for kids. That makes it like very easy to actually. Məsəl üçün bilirdinizmi ki, buna deyirlər doorbell, and there is also 21st, which is like a doorknob. Məsəl üçün mən bir müddət buna handle deyirdim. It was wrong. It's a doorknob. Elə bir ki, qapının ruçkası doorknob deməkdir. K ilə yazılır, amma you don't read this. K ilə oxumursunuz. Doorknob. Okay. So it's cool. You can choose different kinds of things. I think it's such a good resource. I will drop the link in the group. This is number 1. Did you find this useful? Okay, great. I'm glad you did. Again, eventler var orada, like, animals and like parts of animals. It develops your language, yeah. Dilinizi daha şeylir de. And the second thing that I wanted to share with you was the second tip of the day. And I'm going to share that one with you as well. It's also something to be sent to you. Guys, the second tip of the day is that sometimes you have to sweat. I am trying through the sessions to make English language learning pleasant. In our classes, you probably know, yəqin bilirsiniz ki, bizdə kurslu müəllimlər var, mənim marafonlarım keçir, nə bilim, tələffüz marafonu, zaman marafonu və s. Bunlar hamısı super əla, yaxşıdır. Amma sometimes we have to sweat, o da var. When you learn a language, there are parts of the language that are hard to acquire when you just read a lot. Həmən çox oxuyur və beynimdə tık olacaq. You can, olacaq, düzdür, amma özünüzə biraz kömək eləyin də, yəni biraz əziyyət çəkərkən o prosesə kömək eləməyə yaxşı bir şeydir. Ona görə də I'm going to share the list of essential 100 verbs with you with links and examples. I found a resource. I kind of put it into the PDF file. Göstərəcəm sizə o PDF file indi. Və o PDF file'ın vasitəsilə siz linklərə daxil olarkən, let me just show it instead of talking. You can learn about different kinds of very, very much used words. You see the file. Burada balaca görsənir. Göndereceğim. So basically you see the verb, you see the simple part, yani ki birinci formu ve ikinci formu da bildiğiniz gibi 3 form var da her fiilin İngilizce'de. So these are the irregular verbs. And ele şeyi de odur ki irregular da hamısı. No, they're also regular as well. Okay, there's 100 of very, very much used verbs. And I give you the link. Resource'un linkine yazıp hatta bu sözlere basırsızsa burada basılır. Haradasa deməli şeydə basılır. Doc file'da basılır. Doc file göndərərəm sizə, problem yox. Yəni, doc file'da göndərərəm. Okay. So doc file'da mən sizə göndərdiyim file'ın formatında you'll be able to click at it and it will take you to this website exactly to this verb, which means that you can read about the verb, the meaning of it, the examples in the sentences, so stuff like that. This is very cool. Biraz ayrı ürünləmişəm çünki özüm eləmişəm. Sorry for this. But it's basically 100 verbs. I think you can forgive me my clumsiness in Word. That's it for today, guys. I hope this will also help. Mən nə məsləhət görərdim bu failin üzərindən necə keçmək? Just make it a game for you. Gamify it for yourself. Go from number 1, say, bunu bilirəm, bu nədir, bunu bilirəm, qarşılığında. Bilməyənə qədər çatın, and then just click on it. Let it take you to the website. And on that website, I want you to read about this word. O həm word haqqında oxuyun, həm o wordun elə bir ki, istifadə qaydalarını oxuyun. Now, one more thing I want to tell you guys. One more thing. We are, do you want to meet an American, someone who's American and she studies abroad in Finland? Do you want to meet with her? If yes, class. Okay, perfect. Now, what I want you to do then, I want you to fill in the Google form that I'm going to send you. Şimdi göndereceğim size Google formu bir dakika. Copy. And she's gonna have 15 sessions. She's American. Her name is Olivia, and she traveled to Finland to do her study abroad. Finlandiyaya gelip orada okuyordu. Necə ki siz study abroad eləmək istəyirsiniz, xarici getmək istəyirsiniz. Eyni də o istədi və o Finlandiyaya getdi. Mən onun linkini sizə bir dəqiqə göndəreyim. O forma girirsiniz, sadece o formu doldurursunuz. Now there's one thing, because Olivia is someone that she's not, Olivia benim dostum değil, she's not my friend. Let me stop the screen share. She's someone that just wants to do this. It's probably not going to be totally free, but we made it like super cheap. Yani bir session 3 manata da belə, yani extremely cheap, so that you can join. Like what is going to happen there? It's going to be like a cultural exchange. Orada Olivia sorular verebilirsiniz. Olivia, why are you studying in Finland? How did you go to Finland? Which state are you from? Ne bileyim, any kinds of questions you want to ask her, you can ask her. Again, just because she's not my friend or anyone that I can ask to do this for free, she's a student, tələbədir. O elə bir ki, Finlandiyada tələbədir və and she needs to make some cash. Ona görə də biz bir sessionu 3 manat eləyirik. So it's going to be 1 hour session. She's going to do 15. So you can pay for 15 sessions at once, or you can pay before. We will contact you and you can choose your option. Hansı option istiyorsunuz ya da option seçeceksiniz. I think that 3 manat is not like even a cup of tea. Bir kafede çay kıymeti değil. But instead of like spending it for something like coffee, tea, ice cream, you can join Olivia, and Olivia will, share her experience. And she speaks, like, obviously she's a Native American language speaker, and she will tell you about her wonderful experience. And also she shared with us the topics. Bir dakika ben o topikleri göndermeyeceğim, okuyacağım size. Çünkü ayrıca hamınıza o məlumatı onsuz da daha geçen şekilde diyeceğim. Deməli, Olivia bu sessionları keçmək istəyir sizinlə. Travel and travel safety, school in the US, global warming and how we can help, food in the US versus food in Azerbaijan, this you can discuss, social media, popular music, US versus Azerbaijan, movies and TV shows in the US that are watched, sports, safety, online shopping, safe online shopping, distance education, globalization, traveling for academics, hansı ki study abroad deməkdir, adjusting to life in a new country, çünki Finlandiyada yaşayır, confidence in your skills. Bax bunlardan 15 tane session'da. So if you're willing to, elə indicə linki açın. Linki doldurana qədər artıq biz yavaş-yavaş da sizlə keep in touch eləyəcəyik. And if we have enough people, then we will definitely have Olivia over. And she's a very nice girl. She'll be, I think, happy to get in touch. And guys, bir axırıncı söz deyim. Bu conversation club deyil. This is a cultural exchange. Mədəniyyət, belə deyim, təcrübəsidir. Siz Olivia Azərbaycan barədə danışın. Olivia də sizə Amerika barədə, Finlandiya barədə danışsın ki, mən Amerikalıyam falan yerdənəm, Finlandiyada isə belədir. Daha çox real bir insandan öyrənmək üçün. Link açılmır? No, məndə normalni açılır. Açılır, ya. Vроде бы açılır, guys. I did Google Docs. Can't open? I don't know, guys, why some of you can't open. It's a regular Docs file, Docs Google. Yeah, it's a very short one, çok kısa bir şeydi. Adınız, yaşınız, level'ınız, telefon nömrəniz. So, başka heç nə orada yoktu. Yes, linki Telegram'a da göndereceğim. Problem değil. Axırıncı onu demək istedim ki, it's a cultural exchange. Siz Olivia ya Azərbaycanın, belə deyim, yaxşı tərəfdən danışın, göstərin, nə var, ya demirəm ki, tərifləyək, nə var onu danışaq. Olivia da sizə göz açsın o şeylərə hansıları ki bilmirsiniz. Bu yaxşı təcrübə keçsə, biz sabah başqa insanları çağıracağıq. Nə bilim, Britaniyadan çağıracağıq, Avstraliyadan çağıracağıq, Kanadadan, onlar da danışsın. So we need your $8 yazılıb da get started oradan. No. Belə bir şey yoxdur. Guys, mən bir dənə sizlə share eləyim. Mən bilirəm o $8 harda görmüsünüz. Like, I'm sharing with you. Look. Here it is. That's how it looks. Cultural exchange with Olivia. Tuesdays, 5 p.m. Name, age, English language level, phone number, comments. So, budur. Ona görə də $8 harda yazılıb mən bilmirəm. Nə görürsünüz? Mən bunu göndərmişəm sizə. Mən bildiyimə görə bunu göndərmişəm. Okay. So, yox, İhsan, mən bilmirəm. I think you went somewhere wrong. This is a very simple file. Name, age görürsünüz şey deyil. It's not a must. İstəmişsək yazmaya bilərsiniz. Level'ınız lazımdır ki, level çox aşağı olsa. I mean, you can still join, but no, yarışma deyil. Yarışma deyil, görüşdür, seminardır. Amerikalı hansı ki Finlandiya okuyan birisiyle seminardır. Ve o seminarda siz iştirak edip o insanla canlı ünsiyyətə gedə bilərsiniz. Axırıncı da görüntülü, bəli, definitely. She's gonna open her camera, you'll be able to meet her, everything. Onu da demək istəyirəm ki, axırıncı onu deyim ki, bu yaxşı getsə, biz görsək ki, Azərbaycanlıların, Azərbaycan cavanların buna marağı varsa, you're interested, it's something that you want us as you will speak. You will speak burada sadəcə platformdur. She's American, Murat. She was born and raised in the United States, of course. She's a native American language speaker. So she speaks perfect English, as perfect as it can get. Definitely, yes. So dediğim odur ki, if we can see from you, biz platform olarak görsək ki, marağınız varsa, biz bunu daha çox eləyə bilərik, daha çox insanlara gətirərik. But it's up to you, of course. Maybe you'll join and you will not like it. I mean, maybe you will want to do something else. It's fine. No, guys, it's not going to be free. One session is going to be 3 manats, which is almost free, Murat. It's almost free. Demək olar ki, почти pulsuzdur. Amma Olivia tələbə olduğuna görə we cannot make it completely free. Və Olivia mənim, belə deyim də, qohumum, tanışım, dostum deyil. She's just a person that we want to bring to our platform that can help you learn more about her experience. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I think you learned something. Did you guys learn something? Plus, if you learned something, let me get some inspiration. Yay. You're more than welcome, guys. And I'll see you on Friday. On Friday, we're going to speak about the different part of travel. 5-ci gün artıq travel'ın başqa hissəsindən danışacağıq. Hansında ki, biz artıq məkandayıq. We have to speak to people. We have to find places and stuff. All right. Enjoy the rest of your time this Wednesday. And I'll see you. Bye-bye. You're welcome, guys. Bye-bye. Tanışlara da deyin, tanışlar da qoşulsun. Other people can also join and benefit. I'll send all the links. Bye-bye.